I love you, I love you, I love you! Well, today's my anniversary. Not the day you're watching this, but today. I want to give a humongous, never-ending shout out to my wife, who, number one, married me. Look at all them jellyfish! Morning, Mr. Barry! Well, here's the infamous bikes that were put on my line as a joke to start Crab Wars 2021. But I'm gonna teach you boys how to win the war. I don't know what she was thinking, or I don't know, but let me just say I'm more than blessed, and my wife is truly a gift from God. Crabs are on and off. They always fall for the 4th of July. Looks like it's picking back up a little bit. Still plenty of crabs in the rivers. Guys are doing well. It sounds like they're not catching as many, but like I said, it's because the crabs are hardening up. They're getting better. Most of the reports I'm seeing, the crabs, it ain't as many, but they're better crabs. They're heavy, nice, heavy, pretty crabs. Another empty pot. Had like 6 or 7 open pots in that row. Happy 4th of July. We're gonna take them to the scrapyard, cash them in, and basically get rich. The joke's on you, Luke. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, right.
Had another sponge crab, number 86. Just got a little sponge on her. I can't express how much I appreciate her and how much she does to help me just get through every day with checking salt crabs and dealing with kids and making meals, and I mean, it's just never ending, all that she does. We might have had another raccoon encounter. I got the bikes in the back and I'm headed to the scrapyard. I'm gonna make some money on these bikes and I am gonna win the war. Boom. And why would a crabber ever get married in the middle of crabbing season? That's a long story, I won't get into it. But just like this year, crabs always fall off right around 4th of July time and after. So we had a little bit of time in there to get married. This was my 14th anniversary. She's an amazing person. She's beautiful. She's a great singer. She puts up with all my garbage and doesn't take it. My job, my lifestyle, everything that goes into crabbing, all the aggravation and long days and grouchy, crabby attitude, tiredness, all of it. She makes me a better person every single day, and that I'm truly grateful for. I just can't say enough how appreciative I am to be blessed to have her as my wife. Picked up a little bit again for us this week. It's been on and off, but females, they're showing up. Some days you catch them, some days you don't, depending on the areas where you're at. I feel like if he's gonna get one, he's gonna get them all. Maybe just missed the shell. Well, I'm pulling up here to the recycle place, get on the scale and see what we got here and cash my check, baby. Now that's a cool claw. Look at that thing. Ah! Got a little twist on it. A little squeezy male. A little too squeezy. We'll let him go. Somebody else will. I'll tag out when somebody else will catch him. A bunch of sponge crabs we tagged. One report, my buddy Jason on the Tandy Lynn, he had a sponge crab. Of course, threw it back. That's the cool part with the sponge crabs. Whoever catches them's got to throw them back. Number 85, another sponge crab. One over. Hopefully it'll report the tag number or whatever, but we can keep track of them hopefully as they go down the bay if guys are catching them on the way down. Got another sponge crab here, 91. A little bit more orange sponge on her. There, we got a sponge crab. We got a tag on. We'll see how that one does. If anybody catches it, they got to throw it back. So hopefully we'll get some reports. I think I've tagged about a half a dozen or more of them. Got a crazy claw here, number 96 with a crazy looking claw. One overboard. What's going on? Just some steel. It's like about 6,800 pounds on the scale here. I don't know what I got in the back, but that's pretty good. Seems real high. Price was I think 3 cents. I'm not sure if that's good or not. Either way, I'm gonna make me some money, baby. Now that's a white perch right there. That thing's humongous. Gotta be over 12 inches. Huge fish. Big pretty one. Man, he's nice. That's a fillet there. That's the best eating fish on the bay right there. Fishing's been kind of, I ain't heard a lot of good rumors about it. It's been up and down. Guys, the charter fleet's running around a little bit. They're not all just sitting in one spot anymore, it sounds like. And water's warming up quick. It's in the 80s, low 80s. I suspect fish like the Spanish mackerel, the blues, that kind of stuff, if they haven't already started showing up down Solomons and below, I would imagine they're going to be getting here soon. Sea nettles are starting to get thick. We're seeing a couple in a lot of pots and places, and on an edge or something where the tide runs hard, it jams them in there. You know, there's 8 or 10 sometimes in a pot, getting slimy. I had to put the COVID-19 official shield, jellyfish shield up, protect the call man, because he gets slung all over, and it's just a miserable mess. Also caught the crazy devil crab again. It's got that white speckly on the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's got to be the same one. Still a little squeezy. Well, the big reveal, we got 120 pounds of steel. Sounds pretty good, 120 pounds, that's a lot of weight. We're gonna cash it in and see what we get here. It's been 90 degrees, hot again. Supposed to be hot, warm throughout the week and the next week. We got maybe some rain coming from this tropical storm that's down in Florida, so hopefully everybody down Florida is staying safe, and hopefully the wind isn't too bad. It sounded like it was downgraded a little bit from what it was, so that's good. And nobody's we don't need no big hurricanes. Hopefully it'll fizzle out this year early. It's been an early year, they said, for hurricanes, tropical storms, all that, named storms, so hopefully it'll fizzle out. That's my prediction. We'll see. Tell you in November. Here we got a stranger fish. He's got a little crook in his back. Kind of a weird one. Well, I'm a little disappointed. Not sure what to say. I got 4 cents a pound for steel, and I got a total of $4.80. Man, probably cost me $2 in gas to drive up here, and my time, that's worth an infinite amount of money. I guess maybe I didn't win the war. Saw the Dolphins yesterday, right there in Mount Bakken. Seems like pretty much every day somebody's seeing them from the bridge, Sandy Point, somewhere around in there, up to Bakken. Getting to be a pretty regular occurrence. There ain't a whole lot of them that I'm seeing. I mean, you see one here or there maybe 10, 15 of them in a pod. It ain't the real big hunter groups. I seen a video the other day from the Severn. It was big numbers of them in there. So, I mean, there are definitely some bigger groups, but just a cool deal, cool to see them. And we have started seeing quite a few LY again, or menhaden, in the pots. They're not real big ones, but they're decent size. I would imagine they're eating them. People claim to eat all kind of stuff. Somebody had a video of one eating a rockfish, or the back end of a rockfish like ripped off.
Still alive.
They thought maybe the dolphin did it.
Still alive, and something has bitten the end right off of it. You tell me dolphins don't eat rockfish. That's crazy.
I don't know. I know when they feed them up there at the aquarium, they're feeding them herring and stuff like that. And I would assume them LY got a lot more nutrition in them, and the wool and all that they would need. So I don't know. Maybe somebody comment and tell us what dolphins eat in the wild, or what they think they're eating in the bay, Chesapeake Bay. And I thought I would sing a little song in appreciation for my wife. Oh, GoPro stop recording.